We're going to Montreal. Nobody believes me. On the road to Montreal. We're headed up there. We've been planning this for a while. Celebrate my 40th birthday at the Just for Laughs Festival. We're going to take in a couple of comedy shows. Right now we're heading through the Adirondacks. We actually just passed Lake George. Got my lovely wife Cassie in the car with me. And we're going to hit the road, check into our hotel, pick up some tickets, and hit the streets. So the last time we went to Montreal was actually my first time in Montreal, and it was back in 2011 in I think August. It was during Hurricane Irene. And the reason why it was notable was because we took a trip specifically to go to a restaurant. We stayed downtown Montreal. We went to Tim Hortons. We did all the fun stuff. We walked through the Underground Mall. We ate at the restaurant. It was Garde Manger by Chuck Hughes, who was on the cooking channel at the time. And the funny part about it was the trip home. I was dying in a rush to get back so that we were in time to watch Jersey Shore. It was the season where they were in Italy, and they were hyping the fight between Mike the Situation Sorrentino and Ronnie, where Mike, they basically showed Mike getting stretchered out, and they made it look like Ronnie laid him out, but he actually just banged his own head against the wall. So we were rushing to get back from that, and there were like multiple road closures due to the actual hurricane that had come through. You know, it hit us the least, but there were power outages. They were telling people to get water and fill their bathtubs and all that stuff. I remember our apartment complex sent us an email about that. So we're going crazy, and the whole time, you know, Cassie's trying to tell me we probably won't even have power. But we made it back, and we watched Jersey Shore, and that was our first trip to Montreal. It's like a fairly short line at customs. Our destination is that big orange ball over there. So let's see what it looks like. We just ate at this Gibeau Orange Julep which is supposedly the origin of the Orange Julius. They have this orange drink that's very similar to Orange Julius. I feel like it might be a little bit more mild. I haven't had an Orange Julius, admittedly, in like 20 years, so I don't know. But it's very good. I had a hamburger, I had poutine. Maybe I'll throw up a picture here so you can see what it looked like. It was pretty good. It was like your standard barbecue grill hamburger. Poutine was excellent. Gravy was good. Cheese curds, crispy fries. Can't go wrong with that. What's notable about this place is it's a big orange ball. You can see that in the clip of us pulling up. And we just enjoyed lunch, so I'm gonna go try to find our hotel.
Les danseurs demandent du violon dans les side field. Est-ce que Yael, veux-tu refaire ça ou ben non? On le refait? Il va falloir que tu passes de là-bas ici pendant que je pars en grande chaîne. OK. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Just getting back from Just for Laughs comedy show. We saw the New Faces of Comedy hosted by Pete Holmes, who you probably know from HBO's Crashing. It was a really funny show. There were like 8 or 9 comedians. Each had a pretty short set, I think like 7 or 8 minutes each. And it was really funny. There were a couple that were a little less funny, but overall it was a pretty amazing show. On the way back, we actually spotted a couple comedians walking back through. One was Alonzo Bodden, who he's a semi-popular comedian who I've heard on Andrew Dice Clay's podcast back in the day. And actually Howie Mandel, I almost ran into him, and when he walked by, it was too late for me to really stop him. And but he did seem to want to stop, which was kind of weird. But it's kind of funny. I was thinking about, I have a joke about Howie Mandel that I've been telling for years that nobody thinks is funny except me. But I was thinking about if I actually was going to talk to him, would I tell him the joke? And I guess it's better that I didn't talk to him. Let's put it that way. So that about wraps it up for the day. I think tomorrow we're going to hit the streets, do some shopping, eat some bagels. Should be fun.